Okay, welcome to Tough Questions Podcast with your host, Jeff Sheen. That's me. And your co-host, Tim McLaughlin.
What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great day.
Great job, Tim. Great job on your intro. Today we're with guest Brittany Carney.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Brittany, we're looking at, about 40 minutes late, but...
I just wanted to savor my excitement on the way here.
Yeah, are you getting prepared?
Keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff goes, okay, we need to exhale. We're not going to bring any of the energy to the podcast. It immediately starts with 40 minutes late.
We can do breathing exercises.
I hold back nothing. Were you nervous about coming here? Is that why?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I had
sure.
to, I paced around.
Yeah.
What's a neighboring park?
Bryant Park?
Yeah, I had to kind of,
Yeah.
I had to wring my hands and walk around Bryant Park and get into the zone.
Okay, you were gathering yourself in
Yeah.
anticipation for, because this is a Tough Questions podcast.
Yeah. I thought
right.
you were probably just shooting up heroin with all of the homeless people at Herald Square.
I mean, yeah, for sure, but that usually takes 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's much
It's
quicker.
like a quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because we ask you tough ones. This is what have you seen any of the episodes?
I have.
Have you really?
Or,
Avid
not-
fan, huge
not in
fan.
full, I've seen snippets.
Seen entire episodes. Subscribed, you rated, you reviewed. Thank you so
Memorize
much.
Each one.
Really,
Like it's
excellent.
Like a Disney movie. You know?
So I asked you little questions here, and then you gotta give me your best answers.
Okay.
All right. No goofing around. No jokes.
I do the jokes.
Yep.
I'm the funny
Thank
guy.
He does the jokes. You give us honest answers.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
And then I'll be taking my little notes here.
Yeah.
I'm going to build you a little profile.
It feels really. Why? I feel like I can't. Okay, I have this feeling right now like I'm not allowed to glance at his.
You can glance.
But I also, well,
can't
I
read
can't really read it, and
Yeah,
it's
see,
cryptic.
yeah.
It's like a. I need a cipher. Also, it's like, it looks like it's your diary, or like when when a friend shows you a picture on your phone, and then you're like the etiquette is like.
Don't scroll.
You don't scroll.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Unless you absolutely have to see your friend's hog.
Oh,
Then you start scrolling.
oh, there he is being funny.
Yeah.
See, he's the funny one. Anyways.
Yeah,
Maybe
funny.
There's other
I was
ways
being
to see your friend's hog. Okay.
Yeah, I'm being
Yes.
real funny. I'm not being truthful at all.
Don't be truthful. This is my little manifesto. Look, I got all these little notes on all the people who've done it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sell this online for thousands of dollars.
Laminate.
Jeff's hoping the podcast becomes so popular that someone will want to buy his notebook for thousands
Yeah,
of dollars.
it'd be like, oh, season 1?
I bet our boy Mr. Salty will want it.
If Mr. Salty wants it, he can have it for thousands of dollars.
He started our subreddit.
Yeah.
Somebody named Mr. Salty started your subreddit.
Yeah.
I think that's actually kind of like a compliment. Like it's an honor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Mr. Salty.
It's sick.
That's
What if it's just me or somebody else we know? No, I think it's somebody. I trust that it's a fan of yours.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be
That's
you.
built up.
Is it you? Are
you
you Mr.
Yeah.
Salty?
Oh, Jesus.
I plead the fifth.
Wow.
You drop your phone on the way out. We just see like all of your
My Reddit.
yeah, your Mr. Salty comments.
Mr. Salty pops up. Jeff just starts crying. He's like, that's what my uncle used to make me call him.
What? Tim, no.
What?
That's
You're not allowed to
gross.
get molested by your Uncle Jeff?
No, Mr. Salty hates those jokes. Now, I rate you out of 10, and then you want to get a 5 or above.
And then you get to plug stuff at the end.
Yeah, and then you get to do your plugs.
Everyone's
pressure.
gotten above a 5.
Yeah,
Even
but-
Tom Takar, our worst guest. Well, he
Mr.
actually
Salty.
he wasn't our worst. Wilford was our worst guest, probably.
No, Dan Yang.
Oh yeah, Dan Yang was for sure our worst guest. He didn't give us any.
Why? What's the pure Asian? Oh no! Wait, Wilford's 100% Asian. Anyway,
Tom's only
I'm
half
sure
Asian, and that was the half
Right,
that
right,
was
right.
giving us bad fucking answers.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. I didn't even notice that train of thought you were on.
But no, Dan Yang was. He just wouldn't give us a straight answer for anything. Wilford just had a bad time.
that's because maybe both they were trying to protect themselves
Maybe.
out of vulnerability. I also think that Mr. Sweet is a more creepy uncle name than Mr. Salty.
Mr. Sweet?
Don't you think?
Yeah, well, Mr. Sweet gets away with it.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's right. He does.
Mr.
Yeah,
Salty.
yeah. He
Not
knows his
till
way
he-
around the birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not till years later at his funeral do you remember that he was Mr. Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes up. He's already dead and gone. He got
Yeah.
away with it.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into the questions here. We're goofing too much. First question, Brittany. I got to know. Mr. Salty's got to know. Tim's got to know.
I need to know.
Let's see here. First question I wrote down. You canceled on us before. Why? And why is your time more valuable than ours?
Jeff, a great
Once
starting
again.
question. A perfect tough question to start with.
Like, I feel like in terms of identity politics, like historically speaking, like I'm the one, like we didn't start on an even playing field of valuable time. Like I have more, like my time is like America has to give it back.
Oh, you're owed
Does
time.
that make sense?
Oh, I see.
I'm owed time.
Okay.
It is one day after Juneteenth. Like I'm
Sure.
owed time, but I don't mean to like
Now,
wrap
how
you guys
many
up.
days after Juneteenth are you owed time?
5 to 7 business
5 to
days.
7
5 to
business days.
7 business days. Between the hours of 7 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay, all right. You said a day after. Well, how many days? 5 to 7. Okay. All right. So you're owed time 5 to 7 days after. All right. Great.
Well,
Again,
Ask
once
and
again, I was
answer.
just trying to be prepared. It's like you don't want to go into something not knowing your lines, you know.
yeah.
Right. Right.
And this is like a SAG sponsored, right? So it's like I want to make like I don't want to disappoint your reps or my reps.
Okay. So you want to be
or the
prepared as
industry.
well. Okay.
So yeah, I was like, well, I'm gonna hold. Like it's like, yeah, like you don't want to. You know how you people will
You people.
brush their yeah once again that's how I can call both of you for next
5 to 7 business days.
you know when you like brush your like you floss like right before the dentist or like I do like, or you like go crazy right before the dentist because they're trying to like dental scramble.
Sure. Oh yeah, you got a dental scramble.
Yeah, that's why. But I didn't want to. I wanted to like establish that in like I wanted to be consistent about it before I came in.
You didn't dental scramble, so you had to give us the axe. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying no. Let me come in when I've really maintained a floss routine.
Oh! You didn't want to try to
24/7,
trick us
365
like
days
we
a-
tried to trick the dentist. I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're coming prepared. Okay. And then why did you cancel us before?
I think I just. The truth is, I don't currently recall, but I think
Okay,
it's
sure.
genuinely like I was out of town.
Okay, out of town. All right. Hey, there you
Yeah.
go. Sometimes you're out of town.
I've had a business abroad.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Out of town.
I think yeah.
I wonder what dentists smell, you know? They've got to run into some real fucking brutal smells, huh?
Oh,
yeah, a lot
yeah.
of breath, a lot of warm breath.
I would probably like it. Anyways.
I would probably like it too. I'm always in the business of smelling something fucked up.
Yeah, you do love smelling a nasty foot.
I love it.
All right.
You can also just open up a bag of corn chips and it's the same thing.
What, that a
Comes with a
nasty
snack.
foot?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's similar,
That's
yeah.
that's the classic.
I like the
Hey.
smell of the spray that we put in the shoes at the bowling alley. It doesn't smell bad. I just like I would just like huff that shit all
This
day.
sounds like this sounds like something really retro, like it's from the 50s, like to like get high on like bowling alley.
Yeah, it's like getting high on air duster or whatever, like that lady from Intervention.
Oh, yeah. But you
walking-
actually are at the bowling
Totally.
alley.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah, every other day. All right, Brittany, next question.
Uh-huh.
I'm moving on. We're on the smelling tangent. I don't like it anymore.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
We're moving on. Brittany, can you tell us, how do you know when you're in love?
Oh,
How do you know?
Okay.
when one Brittany Carney is out, she's got her eye on a fella
Yeah, you're in love.
or lady. I don't know.
Yeah, you're deeply in love. But how do you know? It's
know you're
happened
in love.
before.
Yeah, it's happened for me before.
See?
I think here's the thing. Here's why it's complicated for me. I think it's like there's an extent to which it's like I once thought I was in love, but I think it was just a lot of chemicals because
Okay, chemicals.
the person it was like we had like a tumultuous dynamic.
Oh,
so
okay.
it was
See.
like every time it was good, I felt like extremely fired up.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
oh my, this is my person. And then
You like
when it
high
was-
highs.
Yeah.
Low
So,
lows
so
come.
you got to be careful. You can't. But I think when you're in love, it's like maybe if there's like a sense of trust and like you think about them during the day.
Is that it?
And
You got to think about him a little
Well,
bit.
Think about 'em,
maybe-
and then you gotta trust them, and then you're in love.
You
That's all.
got
Maybe
to
like-
trust that they're thinking about you.
I think you they gotta have our breaths have to like sync up like pheromones way. I also think that like
Okay.
you can't if somebody has like off breath, you can't. You might be like really, you might be enamored by somebody, but if you like don't enjoy
You gotta sync up your
kissing,
breath.
it's kind of like yeah.
But what if you don't like kissing anyone ever, really? Just
That
the
I do
act
understand.
Of, the
It's
act
really
of
wet.
kissing at all.
'Cause,
Because that's kind of the boat I'm in, to be honest with you. I'm not a big
mean-
smooching guy.
Yeah, you're not a kisser.
I bet you guys have a sweet. And by you guys, I do mean you and Jeff. If you guys have a sweet,
Yeah,
no,
he's
you
never
and Mike
kissed
have
me.
a sweet
He
kissing
won't.
chemistry. I also think maybe it's like you're like they like inspire you intellectually.
Oh, you want to be in? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Otherwise, because I mean, if we all just hold our breath right now, just take a deep breath. We're all in love, you know, because our
And-
breaths are synced up. And if we think about each
Jeff.
other for the rest of the night, and I
Or-
trust both of you.
Or is it just it's like I don't think you trust me.
But I don't trust Jeff
But
in
you
any
should
way,
trust
shape,
me.
or form.
Well, I
Actually,
trust both of
that's
you.
a good point, Tim.
Well,
I've told
you're-
so many people that I don't trust Jeff. He's a turncoat and a piece of shit.
A turncoat.
Yeah.
I could be a
If
real
you were,
Judas.
if this was the Revolutionary War, you would be like a red coat guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Whatever
Brit- yeah.
side is winning, Jeff is jumping over to him
Yeah.
immediately.
Even current day war.
Yeah.
If
Which
China
this is.
invades or whatever, I'm speaking Cantonese, baby.
Yeah, you would sort of come out with like perfect.
Yeah, I'm not getting captured.
Jeff's got a rice patty hat on. He's walking up to everybody. They're like, "Get out of here." He's like, "What? I'm one of you guys."
Yeah, I'm one of you. I'm a Benedict Arnold. All right. So intellectually compatible.
Yeah.
High highs. You love the thrill. Chemicals, brains.
But I don't know if that's healthy, but I can mistake for love.
That's a mistake. But real love is trust, breathing, and smart conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I am a romantic.
Wow, just those three things. You got to be falling in love all the damn time.
No.
Oh, no.
I mostly don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, we'll find you out. Somebody out there.
Okay.
They'll talk smart to you and give you a breath.
Yeah,
All
if
right.
Thank you,
want,
Jeff.
you can go. Here's what you can do. You can sign up for the Patreon at patreon.com/toughquestions. Send us a video. We'll send it to Brittany if you want to be a suitor of Brittany's.
Oh, like a 90s dating, like
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
90s dating stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Like you put in the VHS and it's like, hi, I'm.
Hi, I'm Tony.
Yeah.
And I love my women mixed race.
Yeah. Hey.
See?
yeah.
You're already
And
off
I'm
to
like,
a good
well,
start.
that's about 50% of the way.
Yeah.
The other ones can be shorter fractions.
And then he goes, "Did you ever see the Hadrian Collider?" And you might have found him.
good.
Who knows? All right.
Is it Hadron or Hadrian?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Do you know? No? All right.
I think it's ha. I feel like when in doubt,
Yeah.
it's the a over the a.
It's the soft A over the hard A?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's a general
Yeah? I love a hard
reliable.
A. Do you know who was a hard A? My dad.
Oh. Wait, what?
Real big hard A.
Oh, because he was
Hard
because he was
Oh,
tough on
ass.
you growing up.
I'm
I
like, what
get
does
it.
A stand for, Alan? Like, what?
I'm batting 1,000 over here.
No,
All right,
you're not.
Brittany, let's see. Let's keep going. We're going to go into the future a little bit. This is just to see. What year do you really want to see?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What year?
this is tough, actually.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I have
Tough
like
question.
It is tough question.
the brand is working.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so I feel like I had at least like 5 years ago I had like general like dystopic sort of like climate change anxiety to the point that it was like I was getting really stressed out, and now I've mellowed on it because I
given
think
up?
I've just it's like a
Yeah, I think we've all
well, we're all gonna perish.
let it go.
So, I'm 35.
Mm-hmm.
I have this feeling like I'm going to be really hot in my 40s. So I kind of am like excited to be 42, whatever my life looks like, right? Which is 7 years. So that from now is 2030.
So
I'm
you
looking
just,
forward
you just
to
want to see 2030? You can see any year. You can see the year
You'd be-
3000.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
I don't want to see No. I don't want to see 3000. Maybe 20. Okay. Let me think. This is no. I would say 2030. Here's what I think is actually interesting. If I think a little bit more about like anniversaries or centennials of certain global events.
Right. Now
Right?
this is interesting.
Yeah.
So, 1976
Yeah.
was the tricentennial.
Oh, yeah.
Bicentennial.
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 Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I know from the quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
good.
right.
They made the
thinking.
quarters.
And also in Dazed and Confused.
Yes, and also in Dazed and Confused. That is correct.
Oh, what happens in?
He goes, all right. You guys going to the bicentennial?
Yeah.
Did that come out in 1976? I mean,
It takes
yeah.
place.
It
yeah.
takes place in 1976.
Oh.
He
It's
goes,
big time.
I keep getting older. America stays 200 years old or something.
Yeah, that's the quote.
Yeah.
So
So you want to see the tricentennial?
sure,
Really?
or
You got to give me one.
Or-
I'm only taking one.
hang on, I have to think a little bit.
Oh,
bit.
So that's 2076 would be the tricentennial.
You want to see how America celebrates?
Yeah. In 300 years. We're all watching
Just a lava, like
virtual fireworks from our Wall-E chairs.
Just a big fireworks celebration. Wow, that was beautiful.
Now I'm gonna go lay next to my wife and soul bond with our VR headsets. Everyone just wears VR headsets now.
yeah. That's like in 3 years,
You
Yeah.
think so?
which I don't want to see. If I could skip years, I think it's like the next 5 years,
Yeah.
and then I resurf it. I get cryogenically. Is that how to say it?
Yeah.
Cryogenically frozen.
Frozen.
So do you think you're doing 2076?
Yeah.
Or am I doing
for
2030?
sure. Both, but nothing in between.
Now you got to pick one. One's
Oh my
important.
god.
Give me one.
Jeff needs a hard
I need
answer.
a hard answer here. Do you want to see
Okay.
the tricentennial?
I don't know
or do you
if
want
my
to see
friends-
you at 40
Jeff's
I
a
want to see
hard.
me at 42.
or 42?
Because my friends will still. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Jeff's a hard A about hard answers.
Oh yeah, I need a right answer.
Hey, and I appreciate when somebody lays down the line.
Yeah, yep. So we're doing 2030.
Yeah.
All right, 2030. You're
2030.
42.
'Cause that's also
Your
gotta
friends
be-
are around.
Being like, oh my God, it's like a young Angela Bassett. They're
Yeah.
saying.
The sun is out.
Exactly, Tim.
Okay, beautiful.
Sun is the only thing that's out.
The sun's out. You're loving the birds. You're like AI. No, thank you. You
Hey,
know?
I got to get
Yeah.
another drink. It's my 42nd birthday.
Yeah. You're watching yourself celebrate your birthday. Can't wait 7 years. You got to see it. All
Yeah.
right. Man, it's the sad part is you missed the hell of a tricentennial celebration.
Jeff was
You
there.
guys are there.
Yeah. It is gorgeous.
Jeff's the president
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Tim's emceeing it.
Mhm. I'm in a robot body. You
Yeah.
missed a hell of a celebration.
And I'm
It's
standing
sad.
there and being like, you're doing great, Jeff.
Yeah, we visit your grave. Anyways.
She was so hot at 42, we'll say.
Yeah. It's so sad she went at 43.
Yeah.
That's what my holographic. Right.
All right, let's keep moving here. If you could choose, I mean, it's yours. What height do you want to be?
Oh,
All right.
interesting.
Oh, I have an answer about this.
Oh, yeah?
'Cause
Okay.
I'm 5'6". I'm
Right, we're
legally,
5'6"
objectively
now.
5'6".
Okay.
But people always think I'm taller.
All right, sure. Carry yourself tall.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
You keep your hair
I
up
think
too. When
yeah,
you keep your hair up, you look
I
taller.
do, and I'm kind of lanky. I like present as taller. I wear a lot of heels. I think I wish I was 5'9".
Oh, we're going taller.
Yeah, I don't need to be more petite, even though I do think the most feminine age is like 5'3". Like if you're like a little cutie, you're 5'3".
Oh, a little 5'3"?
Yeah.
Oh,
And like all the girls.
Pick them up, give them a smooch. put 'em
Yeah,
back
totally,
down.
totally.
Pat them on the butt like
Totally.
a toddler.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be
In 5 years, we're not going to be
Feed
able
them
to
a
pick
juice.
anyone up.
the apple sauce pack.
Give 'em a little
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to be like it's like let me lean in here to what people think that I am.
Yeah, so you're going 5'9". And
Yeah.
you're still putting your hair up and wearing heels.
Yeah.
So you're coming in at 5'11".
I want to
Yeah.
look over
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. All right.
5'9", 102 pounds.
Yeah. That's your
Space
dream. All
and
right.
time efficient.
Yeah.
Getting
That's
tall with heels.
Yeah.
Looking me in the eye. I don't know if I like that.
I've never made eye contact
Yeah,
before.
dock you some points on that.
Just a little, almost looking me in the eye, but not quite.
Right.
I'm getting hit right in the eye. All right. Let's see. So you only 5'9". Great answer. Good stuff. Going taller. Glad you didn't go shorter. Worried you would, but you didn't.
Wow, the right answer was to go taller.
Yeah, it
Jeff
was.
bought lifts for his shoes once.
Yeah, I did. I put lifts in.
Are you for like a orthopedic
Just
No,
to be tall.
Just
so
to
I thought
make
it'd
him
be
2
funny.
inches taller.
lifts? Like you could add them to the base of
Yeah,
your
you
shoes
put
or
them in your
inside?
shoes. You put them
Inserts.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're inserts.
For
He wa-
sneakers?
Yeah. Like, it would just like I would.
I
Just
look down.
barely-
He's got 6 stilettos on.
Yeah, wearing lift.
He walked around with the confidence of the confidence he should not have.
If you were
It was
6
cool.
feet tall, you are. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're
so he was 6'1" with the lifts.
If you were
Yeah.
6'2", if you were 6'2",
Mm-hmm.
you would be like too power. Like
I loved
you would
it.
be like a
Oh.
Nobody could contend with you.
I put in the taller ones, but my foot kind of fell out of my shoe a little bit. But for a brief moment, I was like right there with Graham. And oh man,
Wow.
did I
Oh
feel
yeah.
good.
Graham, I don't know how tall he is. He's to me like 6'2" to 6'7" on any given day.
I think he's like 6'3".
I think he's 6'3" or 6'4".
6'4" is the height.
Very Lego headish.
Yeah, he's got a square Lego head.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I was
Um,
right there with him, and I felt like I could beat him up.
you couldn't.
And I never felt more powerful.
You still have no muscle.
Yeah, but I'm tall now.
I think if you really got angry at Graham, you could beat him up because adrenaline is powerful.
That's right. And I had a 6'4" reach.
Graham has
The reach
Right.
also gets longer with the lift.
Graham has like the kind of Canadian hockey head that you can just kind of hit over and over again without anything happening to it. You know what I'm saying? There's like just bone. You can just keep hitting him in the head, and I feel like nothing happens.
Okay, well I'll try
Yeah.
that next time.
All right, yeah.
He's got a
beat him up.
caveman head.
Yeah, maybe I could.
Let's
Maybe I could beat up
see.
Graham.
Brittany, all right. You, did you grow up in Japan?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. So,
Is that one of the questions?
yeah. So, follow question. Follow question.
3-point B. Like
Yeah. So, you were there. You spent time. Why is Japan the way it is?
That's a
I
good
have a lot
question.
of thoughts about
Just
this.
all general. Why?
This is a big question, but can I
Oh,
address one thing that I think about sometimes?
address all of it.
So you know how like
floor is
sexually
yours.
it seems pretty crazy?
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a theory about it that's based on like another theory. So like
All right. We got some theories.
basically so for example like Japan has a lot of like wild like sex or I don't know why, like just like sex services that are like pretty normalized there that you don't see that much here out in the open walking down.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like upskirt stuff or like. And
Buy-
I'm talking like. Sorry, go ahead.
Buying panties in the
vending
machines.
machine.
Yeah. You got to buy them online.
Like porn tentacle. Like that's cliche, but that obviously exists.
Oh, yeah.
Exists. So that stuff I think
Exists.
is because like generally on the surface too, Japan as like a secular industrialized society is like pretty still hung up on like social protocols that are like everybody like adheres to these things, and it's like pretty there's like a sense of like social repression because
Oh,
everybody's like
repressed.
trying to follow the rules, right?
Oh, they
like-
were very rule
Yeah.
focused.
And that's like kind of Confucian, which Japan took on in like whatever century from China. But so then there's this whole other idea that like gets to what I'm really thinking about, which is like, so basically Japan was cut off from the West for like 250 years, but restarted trade with the West in the 1850s, which is when Queen Victoria was in reign, and she was like super religious and like proper and like prudish and pious, or at least that's like the culture surrounding Queen Victoria.
Okay.
So there's this idea that like Japan in terms of how it became modern is like inherently Victorian because it like took on influence from the West,
Oh, so
which
this
is like a little bit prudish and proper, right?
so this is Queen Victoria's.
Time.
She's the reason they're buying panties.
So I'm blaming the British.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because she was born into whatever position of power she was.
Yeah.
That's why you can like pay, you can like go have like sit under a bench and have women like feed you chicken balls or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because of white women.
Because yeah. It always is.
All right.
Yeah. Well, that's one way I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think
What's
there's
the
many
other one?
wonderful things.
You said there's a couple.
Why is Japan the way that it is? I think it's like
Prudish,
it's also pretty
Victorian.
collectivist. So I think that like people honor different kinds of jobs. Like okay, so like for example, you know how if you go to like a 7-Eleven here or like a store like that, it's like the person doesn't necessarily care. It's like, or if teenagers are working at like a corner shop or something, they're not like concerned with customer service.
Oh, and over there they're like very.
Yeah. Oh, here's my example.
Oh,
Sorry
I
to
would
hit you.
love
Okay.
Japan.
So like people are like really, like they like mutually honor every working thing. Like, so, okay. So it's like construction people, some construction workers in Japan. The rule is you can't whistle or obviously wear your shoes. But then in turn, they're not seen as like lesser than like a white collar job. There's like does that make sense?
No
so, like,
shoes?
Yeah. I mean, in Japan, you don't wear shoes in the home at all.
I meant on the construction site.
No,
Yeah,
not
I
on
was
like.
Oh, they're poor toes.
No, but
That's
then
how you
there's
get
actually
freaking
like a whole
tetanus.
thing. And so like actually so Japanese construction workers wear like a certain kind of shoe and then when they're working on the inside, they wear like a kind of traditional, you know how it's like the socks that have your feet are separated
yeah.
and they're not allowed to like whistle. And that's part of
They
like
can't whistle while they work?
they can't whistle while they work. They can't whistle while they twerk.
Whoa,
That's to my knowledge.
Oh, wow. So a lot of repression in Japan.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of rule following.
Rules and suppression, and then that's how you get
Or else
panty
you're
vending machines.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like the comedy there is like super zany and slapsticky, and I
Yeah.
think it's because it's like a reaction to
Oh, it's all
social
coming out of their
order.
body. So they're like,
Yeah,
oh, God,
yeah, they're
so
like,
many rules.
Oh, yeah, and they're like,
I'm in a diaper.
yeah, jumping around
Oh,
with like
sure.
whatever mask and like
Like when they
But-
would have comedians on the old Ninja Warrior, they would be
Yeah,
like in
yeah,
a
yeah.
diaper and they'd smack themselves in the face with a pie.
totally that kind of
And then
thing.
they'd run out and everyone would be like, this is the funniest guy in Japan. It's
Right,
like, oh
right,
my
right.
God.
Interesting.
He was good.
I wonder since like when COVID was happening and we had all these rules to follow, and then everybody started freaking out.
Oh,
I wonder
right.
if that was us having our little repression.
Yeah,
You know?
and then the thing is,
And
Japan,
we just needed vending machines with panties.
but
Right. But instead we
And
just, all of our
nobody
friends
talked
started an
about
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what I mean. You just put rules on people and they get real weird and horny.
Yeah. And Japan, by the way, they've been wearing a mask since before global pandemic. You know, people,
Yeah.
they just do that because it's like, well, if I have a cold, I'm not going to try to give it to other people.
Whereas here it's like, give me that cold.
Yeah, we wanted.
Here it is like, let me get into that mouth.
Yeah,
Let me
let me get
suck
it. I wanna-
those.
Yeah,
Let's
what's that
put me to-
mouth do?
Yeah, let me smell your mouth air. I want to fall in love.
They also have, 18 million people in Tokyo, so they're like basically
Yeah.
face to face on the train
Yeah,
at
train
all times.
and inside small spaces and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they were in Japan there. Let's keep going then. Was school fun for you?
Oh,
Why or why not?
Kind of no, but
Oh,
in some ways, yes. I
no.
always like, I had a hard time in school.
You had a hard time?
Always.
In school?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I, like-
jeez. You're making me write that down, huh?
But not
Hard
like I
time.
was bullied. I just like had a hard time academically, like always. But then I was always generally had like close friends, or I was like supported by teachers who believed in me.
Did they put you in the little school next to the big school?
No, but I would like,
Me neither.
I had an
Me
equivalent.
neither.
I had like a little,
Yeah.
I went to a room to
Oh,
like
you
do
went
my
to a
homework with a
room?
lady.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
nice.
So it
Yeah.
was like a little school inside of a big school.
Did
or
you
a
get
little
extra
room.
time for your
Yes.
tests?
So I got extended time, all the high school stuff, and then SATs, and then when I GREs to get into grad school. So
Oh, okay.
I had to take the GREs 3 times. Each
The
of the extended time.
GRE.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the GRE?
It's like the graduate record. It's like what you do to get into graduate school. So it's like SATs, but later.
You both got extra help?
Yeah.
I
for
got all
everything.
kinds of extra
What
help.
the
dude.
heck?
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
No one
Extra
helped
help.
me. I was just expected to succeed.
I had a tough time. I had a tough time reading, so I got to. I got extra time because it takes me forever to read.
Right, and I had that was like was really good at reading as a kid, but bad at like a lot following
Yeah?
directions, like math.
Reading in Japanese?
No, I
Up,
went
down,
to
left, right?
I went to English language
everything?
school after kindergarten. But yeah, it's up and down.
Mine's
But
just up and down.
So, like-
ELS,
huh?
English language school, ELS.
Oh yeah, but I spoke English when we moved to the U.S.
Oh, good.
I know. Otherwise,
Because speak it or get the fuck out.
deported.
And then you were cool. You were super popular.
Okay, so we moved. I don't think I was ever popular. I wasn't like. I feel like I was just kind of quiet, but then like liked by my close friends. But then when I was in 8th and 9th grade, I was in like a pretty small international school where it was like there were like, like 12 people in the 8th grade.
Oh yeah, we're
And
from
then
international Italians.
Yeah. Sure.
Great.
Maybe, yeah, I'm sure. Somebody at the school was like, it was like international, like a lot of mixed Asian, a lot of Asian, a lot of half Australian, half Japanese.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
maybe a half. Oh!
Oi, Brittany, you want some fried rice?
Yeah, that's the
That's
cafeteria.
your whole
That's
school?
that's the lunch lady.
That's great.
No, that in that school, I felt popular for the first time. I was just like
Yeah?
I like. Yeah, it was
Brittany's
like
coming
Ja
out of her
Rule
shell.
was like I
Oh,
came out of my
yes.
shell. I like
8th grade. All right.
I had some like low like Stina jeans,
Oh yeah,
You know what I
you're
mean?
coming out.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
throwing parties. Are people coming?
No.
Oh,
No, I mean
sad.
yeah. Well, my parents put on a Thanksgiving party, so all these like international. When I was in 9th grade, a lot of,
Oh, a 9th grade
it's like
Thanksgiving party.
Yeah, it's all my like.
That's
Love
cool.
those.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always going to Thanksgiving parties.
Jeff's always going to Thanksgiving parties. He's bringing cream corn no one wants. You tell him to make mashed potatoes at yours. He just brings a bag of potatoes to your house
Oh, yeah.
and says, "What? I thought you were going to have the other ingredients."
These are just moves that I've done at Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving.
You brought potatoes?
Yeah.
He just brought potato. He was supposed to bring mashed potatoes. He just brought a bag of potatoes to our house.
Jeff
That
cares
could be
more about
mad.
like process than result.
Yeah.
You're like
yeah.
in.
I
You know
like
what I
the
mean?
journey.
Yeah.
And then Jeff made cream corn for Casey and Robbie's Thanksgiving one year, and no one ate it. And then we all made fun
Aw.
of him. And
Yeah,
then
they
we
asked
were-
me to bring it.
Why don't these people?
And then we all had a show
you
at Stand Up New York, and Jeff had his cream corn on the train, and this homeless person was like, "It's Thanksgiving, I don't have any food." And Jeff goes, "Do you want this cream corn?" He goes, "Fuck no."
I had a big tumbler of untouched cream corn.
And he would, and a homeless man turned down Jeff's
In
cream
my
corn.
cream corn. It was still warm.
What?
It was.
You were holding it to your chest
Yeah,
the
it
whole
was
time
good
at the
as a
party.
whole thing of untouched.
Jeff-
What
cream
goes into
corn.
cream corn?
I think it's corn. I think it was like out of a can that I zhuzhed up.
He zhuzhed it. He kept telling everyone he zhuzhed it
I
up.
said I zhuzhed it.
They still didn't touch it.
Yeah, whatever. People stink. Let's keep moving on because this is bumming me out with my Thanksgiving Day party.
He was told to bring the cream corn. He didn't come up with the idea. I'll give you that credit, Jeff.
Thank you, Tim.
They told you to bring it.
All right, since we're in
Everyone
the past
ate all my
still.
asparagus.
8th grade, you're coming out. You're finally popular.
Yeah, but then.
Home life. Let's travel back home.
Oh, good.
What could you change about your mom or dad?
Okay.
And what would it be?
Your mom or dad. You get pick either one.
Yeah,
What would you
pick
change?
one.
All
What are you
right,
going
all
to
right, all
change about them?
Okay, so
We're
my
getting deep here.
This is the kind of question you got to ask when you know that the person's family was alive, because you could just be like, "Well, I'd like to change that my mom wasn't dead."
Oh,
You
sure.
know?
oh sure oh
Sure.
they both are alive. Both
So
are
that's good.
This
It's good.
podcast is about taking
very
risks,
present.
Tim.
Yeah.
Why would I
I'm
change
just
about
saying-
either one of
I'm
them?
saying it's an easy out, so you got to make sure you know if you're
Good.
going to ask the
Yeah,
question
good
again
point,
in the
good point.
future.
When I okay, I have like two-fold or like threefold answer.
Okay.
Because it's like
Only taking one.
my dad, especially when I was like in middle school and high school, and I was not rebellious. I was like really not rebellious, but he was like pretty strict about like I had a school uniform until essentially high school when we went to the U.S. So then he
Oh,
would get strict about like
strict
length
dad.
of shorts and skirts and stuff.
Oh, is he hitting you with a ruler?
Yeah, but
Brittany,
then
get
no,
over here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting you with a ruler?
no, just a lot of conversation.
Oh,
You know?
sure.
But I think
Stand
that
next to that wall. He's got it measured.
Yeah. That's
Mr.
weird.
Sweet. Okay. So,
That's 10 inches. I want 11.
but I think that now he's I'm an adult woman, and he's like mellowed on that. Obviously,
yeah.
doesn't but like
He doesn't make you stand next to the thing on the wall.
Yeah, the
measure your
measuring
skirts.
wall.
right. Like, and I think that, however, like, sure, that's something that like now I'm like from like a feminist perspective. Like, if I have a daughter, I'm like I'm never going to try to police. And my mom is like similarly like, my mom comes from like a small C, pretty conservative background that she like worked in business world in Japan. So she's like pretty like, you know, you like where you like dress on there, you like try to dress a little bit conservatively.
Yeah,
right?
well, I'm
You
sure
cover
it's
up.
a Japanese businessman.
Right.
Horny.
And she like went out to like strip clubs and stuff with her Japanese colleagues like back in the
yeah.
90s and 80s. So like she has this whole idea about like what a woman should look like, and I think that I have pretty radically different ideas, but I think it's because they're pretty strict about that.
So you're gonna let your
Sense.
daughter be a hoe?
Yeah, because now there's like
the pause in silence.
the language about. yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it's like sure, because then we can talk about ethical business practices and you know what I mean. So I don't know. My parents are.
So we're
Really
going. I'm
good.
writing down strict dad here.
Yeah, he's strict dad. Strict dad.
All right, strict
You,
dad.
you can say things to people and be like, just because my daughter dresses like a thought doesn't mean she doesn't think.
Oh, that's
Right,
pretty
but
good.
I think that's like
You know?
like I never like rebel, like I didn't like drink in high school or do drugs, but I like definitely became like a pervert like privately because I was like, well, I want to like you know
Oh, my
I just
Lord.
you know what I mean, or like I'm like
Oh.
I feel like I
Your dad listens to this podcast.
yeah he's been tuning
Your
in.
dad, you didn't know your dad's Mr. Salty. He started our
He sent me the reminder today. Don't be late.
subreddit.
Yeah, he's the skirt measurer.
Yeah.
Walking around the mall with his ruler.
Right.
All right, so dad, loosen up. You're too strict, and you're gonna have a daughter.
I think I have
Party
like a
on.
fucked up sense of like humor or like whatever, like fascination with bodies because they're both pretty strict.
Yeah,
And I think that their strictness comes from just like they're like really nerdy.
but wouldn't you
They're
say
not like,
like
that religious. I mean, they're religious, but like not like that.
they're more nerdy?
Yeah,
But,
they're like bookish.
What about your fascination with bodies that you have now? Isn't that like a part of you that you like though, or do you hate?
I love it about me.
See, then maybe the strict dad was needed to give you this
Yeah,
part
yeah.
that you love.
Oh,
No
yeah.
notes.
You need another answer, Jeff?
No, that one's I got strict dad here. I just wanted that one
Okay,
there.
sure.
All right.
Dad was one of those classic hard A's.
Yeah, he's a hard A.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. I can't read my writing here. Let's see what I
Oh,
write.
good.
Oh, okay. You're right. I figured it out. It's a should. I wrote down should. Should there be more women in politics or business?
Oh.
I'm scared. I thought you were gonna say comedy.
No. Less in comedy.
That's interesting.
Politics or that's really interesting. More business women in politics or business.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which job do women take a week off of a month?
Wait, what do you mean?
More, yeah.
Because they get their periods. It's just
Oh.
being sexist.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just being classically sexist. I was doing that thing like where people were like, Hillary Clinton's going to be the president, and then 1 week a month she's going to want to
Something
blow
about-
everybody up.
If that's a factor, like I want to say, okay, that's kind of interesting because, like, if in a universe where
Sexism
professional
is
women took a week off for their periods, like, I think it would make sense for business women to do that because it's like there's so many like you have to like have a lot of interactions and like it's like sucks. It like hurt. It can hurt, so you don't want to like have to sit in meetings you don't want to be in.
Right.
What, periods?
Yeah,
They can hurt?
they can hurt a lot.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Jeff's like, sorry. That's it. I'm not going that direction.
Dude.
I'm out on them.
Getting a uterus installed. Okay, so
Micah gets fucking knocked to the ground.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She gets fucked up.
Oh,
right,
yeah?
it
Yeah.
sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can really suck. So I'm like, I think that you can be like a leader and go through that because like the pain or like the general stress of that or like the fatigue like probably just fuels your pain and love for the nation.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're like,
Are you
it's
leaning
like war.
politics?
So you can use
Yeah,
the
I'm
pain of your
leaning-
period to become a better patriot.
Yeah.
I'm leaning politics because also as business, it's like if you're talking about like free market, it's kind of just like let the boys do what they want.
Oh.
We're in democracy tempered by capitalism, so like
Sure.
that is gonna like exist as it is. And if there's something that we can shape, it may be like more women in politics.
You want women in politics? All right. Go on politics.
Yeah.
So that leaves business to the men.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah. Let's see what they'll do for their donors. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just a bunch of Steve
I'm
Jobs.
just imagining
We're
Shark Tank
working
is like all
9
of
to
men.
5.
And a bunch of women come up. I want to run for Congresswoman of the 18, and I need $1 million of donations.
Oh yeah, that's actually really tough. Like that's like an inherently American question.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a
'Cause
tough
we're
question.
supposed to.
We're working
things
9
work
to 5.
in-
All the boys are
One
doing
controls the other.
business with the boys out
I
working.
think Dolly Parton.
The women can do politics.
Dolly Parton would make a better politician than a businesswoman. Actually, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm right now in politics. You gave me politics.
I'll
All these
stick with
lady
it.
politicians can use their OnlyFans to garner some of that
Yeah,
sick
there you
money
go. Yeah.
from these dirty
Yeah,
businessmen.
it gets the businessmen out of there.
Yeah.
You know, a true good
Now I'm using capitalism and democracy together.
and a little bit of feminism.
And that's
Yes.
that's the dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
All right, Brittany.
Fighting
Let's
for.
see. Can you tell us about a time you felt small?
Mm,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm
This
hitting
is
you with a
big.
bunch of hard ones here. Like, I'll soften it up on the next page.
Well, Jeff's original questions were used on Albert once.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
when you couldn't make it, we had Albert fill in. So I had some stuff about the U.S. military
Oh.
being in Japan and how he felt about that.
He seems like somebody who would have.
He had a good answer.
He did have opinions. I'll give you that.
answer. Okay, well, I feel like for a time when I felt small.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take us there. I'll close my eyes.
So when I I was like in theater in high school.
Oh
Whoa.
yeah.
But I was like really shy, and like theater was like also, you know how it was like, people kind of fucked even if they didn't. Like it would be like an excuse for teenagers to give each other massages or like flirt loudly and like be really
Oh,
gregarious.
wait,
It was like
like
theater
that?
kids, yeah.
See, ours was band kids.
Oh, that is a band, yeah, and they were like weirder, but like
Yeah.
actually fucked or something.
Ours were
Does that
just
make
the
sense?
cool kids. All the
Really?
cool kids did that stuff. No one ever
Oh,
gave
yeah,
anyone
but that's
massages.
like- that's
Ours
what
was
I
band.
respect.
They were the touchy-feely group. Yours was
dear
theater.
God.
So like I
So you're in
always
theater.
felt small when there, especially like one, maybe it was like senior year, or junior year of high school. Maybe it was like there was like
out of your
cast
shell
party.
by then.
Yeah, because basically like we moved when I was in the middle of ninth grade, so I went back in my shell in the night.
Oh,
I
you
had to
went
come
back
out
in.
of it again in Pennsylvania.
Turtles back in.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
then I was like really quiet and like vaguely had a crush on this one kid, but like no one cared about me.
Oh, a crush.
Yeah,
I
except
love
my teacher cared
those.
about me, but
Jeff,
then like
shut up.
you know, I think I felt really small at like Radnor High School theater cast parties.
Oh, at the theater cast party.
And I think that feeling, I can still have that sometimes in like comedy related stuff.
Oh, you're
Like,
at
I'm
a
just
comedy
quiet.
party. All of a sudden, you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
There goes my
crush
high
is over
school
there.
crush.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
crush is
same.
in the corner. I'm quiet.
There goes Devin McKinty
Yeah, basically.
with his wife and children at this comedy party.
That's right. So at a theater cast party, no one was giving you a little back rub.
yeah, no one's giving me back
Oh,
rub.
you felt so tiny.
Dude, I would be
that.
fucking pissed if everyone was getting a massage and I wasn't putting myself out there enough to get one,
Sure,
you know?
but the truth is, I don't actually like massages like as an adult.
Oh,
But
I
it's like
do.
the
I
thought
like
that
'em.
counts. You know what I mean?
I'm
It's
out
like you
on
want to be
massages.
invited, but you don't want to go. You know when you like don't feel like going out, but then
Yeah.
people hang on, you're like,
Oh,
what?
Brittany, there's no one that likes to get invited to stuff more than me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go to most of it, but I want an
Yeah.
invite, baby.
Yeah, he gets
I'm
mad
glad
if he
we
doesn't
see
get
eye to
invited.
I get real mad if I don't get invited. And I don't get invited to all kinds of stuff, and it freaking pisses me off.
Yeah. I'm not a massage either. Don't touch me. Leave my knots alone.
I know. That's the thing. Every time it's like someone is trying to like play massage me, it's like they're like, "Oh, you're so many knots," and it's like keep them as they
Yeah,
are.
Those are my stories.
Yeah. It's where
Okay.
you keep your character. You know.
Jeff's never worked a hard day in his life. Those are my stories. Shut up, Jeff.
No, but I think you
Fucking
read as
piece of
someone with
shit.
tense shoulders.
Wait,
Does
what?
that make sense?
Wait, what?
Like your shoulders. I think you carry a.
Your shoulders
No,
are
you have
tense
to
because
not.
your shoulders are tense because they don't have the power to hold your arms up and they just slink down.
Okay, this pot is off the rails. Next question. Okay, Brittany, what are the top 3 states?
Oh,
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts about this.
This is good.
Oh yeah.
Did Renan gave us top 3 cities?
Yeah, he gave us cities. I want
yes,
states.
I like
You
this.
asked Renan about states, and then he answered with cities.
No,
I asked him about cities.
He asked about cities.
States is harder because within each one there's several universes.
Right.
a true Marvel
that's
universe in each.
That's true.
Constitution. Yeah.
Because in Illinois, you could go to Chicago or you could go to Bloomington, Illinois, and they're two very, very different places.
Right. Okay, so it's top states.
Yeah.
And I feel like only through comedy have I gone to more in the middle.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So I grew up on visiting coasts because of family or whatever.
Yeah, they're on the coast.
So I have thoughts about the coasts.
Oh yeah.
Top state, I would say, maybe top state
You get 3.
where I went to college. So wait, do I go backwards or forwards? I guess that's up to me.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Okay.
You can rank them at the end. Give your 3, and then if you can rank them,
then
you can
I'll-
do it at the end.
Top state comes to mind. I went to college in this one. Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii.
Wow.
Trophy state.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Hawaii
it's
with
like
2
feels
eyes.
Great
yeah,
state,
yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
Right, right, brother.
Wait, brother. Is that right?
Yeah. Home of Dog the
That's
Bounty
right.
Hunter.
Yeah, my college boyfriend saw him around.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the most
That's
interesting thing
so
about me.
sick.
All right, calm down.
In like a mall parking lot.
Wow.
Of
So,
course.
so that's why. No,
Right.
Hawaii's a big top state for me.
We got Hawaii.
Because
hanging
it's like
10.
really interesting and fraught history. It's like really beautiful and pristine.
Oh,
it like
gorgeous.
feels like you're not in the rest of the country.
Oh, yeah.
And
No corn
that's where
there.
I went to college, so it's like and I have family there.
Oh, okay.
So like top state, like warm memories,
Mm-hmm.
warm memories, warm experiences.
Mm-hmm. Okay. A lot of warmth coming out of Hawaii.
Warm,
Warm
The, like,
seas.
slogan
warm
of
climate.
it's all breath. Everybody has really hot breath.
Come
Hot
on out
breath.
of Hawaii. Warm people, warm seas, warm memories.
Warm memory. Warm rice.
Warm rice.
Warm rice.
Steaming.
They put it in a pineapple. All right, give me 2 more. Couple more states.
In a coconut on Christmas. Okay, so another top state for me, I would say is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oklahoma?
say. I mean, maybe, but I haven't been there yet.
It's not.
I would say a top state for me is, but I only know one world within it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm gonna put a lot of weight on that, which is the state of Vermont.
Okay, Vermont.
I just like Burlington. It's very cute.
Oh, sure. Vermont.
Vermont is,
yeah.
I stayed in the woods and on Lake Champlain in Vermont. It was very nice.
Yeah, it's a very pretty state.
Super pretty, Lake Champlain. Yeah. I've been to the lake.
Good for skiing. Mm-hmm. So you got your snow, you got your sun.
Yeah, and I love snow.
Oh, sure.
I love snow more than I love subtropical climate.
Yes.
And you can get snow in the mountains in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But I'm not really up there.
Yeah.
In Vermont, it's more ground level.
Push that
You
up
walk
a
out of
little
the
bit, Jeff.
This
airport.
thing?
Yeah, just make sure you get there.
I don't
Top
want it to
all off.
fall.
I didn't want it to fall. That's very expensive. Sorry.
Yeah, no, of
It's
course,
important.
of course.
Housekeeping.
I didn't know the 3 state questions would be so detailed.
I love it, but I'm going to be honest.
We're really traveling.
I think I'm more of a lake and river man over fucking the ocean also. I don't know how
Okay,
you guys
I
feel
like
about
to
the
swim
ocean.
I love the ocean, but I love swimming in a lake.
Yeah,
You're
because
like,
nothing's
"Whoa."
going to eat you in the lake.
And it's not salty.
Yes.
I swam in Lake George, but I don't think New York is one of my top states, even though I love New York and I love
Right.
living here.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to put it. I would say my other top state is the state of Oregon.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
there was going to be a Pacific Northwest
Yeah.
in there.
Really?
There's a
Yeah.
lot of Japanese shit going on there from before,
Sure.
and
He did
I
not
love
spell
the
Oregon right.
No, I wrote
Or-
Oregon.
He spelled Oregon.
orifice pH. So it's like, and I like the climate. I like the.
Oh,
I like,
okay.
I like rain. I like green.
Wow.
Misty green, cold rain.
Well, I mean, Brittany, these top 3 states are good states. You were so close, but the answer was Seattle,
That's a city.
Washington,
State of Seattle. Tacoma.
yeah, Michigan, and New York. Those were
Wow.
the 3. Those are the 3.
Michigan.
Because that's where I grew up. New York's where I live now, and I think Seattle's pretty. All right.
You think Seattle's prettier than Portland?
I go Seattle over.
Oh, that's fair.
All the drugs are legal in Portland, Jeff.
I don't
I
do
think
them anymore.
maybe Seattle's less annoying too than Portland.
Oh,
you know how
yeah.
Portland's like.
Portland's, yeah, they had the whole.
It's like the whole
police-
thing going on.
They had the fight
Oh,
with the big
that's
police.
true, that sucks.
And then now it's
Jeff's pro-police now.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pro
yeah,
police
that's why.
now, because now everyone's camping in their city, and they're like, "Well, what do we do?" And I'm like,
Jeff's
well,
anti-homeless pro-police.
Well, they don't take the train at 2 a.m. Okay. All right, Brittany. What don't men get?
Oh, wow.
What do they not get?
We could get something. What is it that
What don't men get?
Yeah, give me one. I'm sure there's a
I don't
plethora.
think men understand how two things. Can I tell you what I'm toggling between?
Oh, yeah, you want to? I'm giving you one.
Their armpit hair is really soft, and I don't think men get the extent to which it is.
Really?
I mean, I know this is a general.
Wow, left
Obviously,
field
many
answer.
people and many women shave their armpits. Many men, whatever. I'm saying, every time I've been with a man,
Okay.
I'm like, wow, your armpit hair is silky, because I shave mine usually, and so it never grows. It doesn't really grow past stubble, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, this is actually pretty remarkable to me.
So we don't get that we have such soft armpit hair.
Yeah, and I really think that's a big problem that you aren't owning up to that, talking about it, more media.
Doing more stuff with it. Tim, what
Yeah,
do you think about
building-
all this?
I don't like
You
it.
look
Building
grossed out.
I am.
Fences.
I don't like armpit hair in
Not
general
fences,
on men
bridges.
or women. I wish everyone was like a professional wrestler, shaved.
You shave
Or
yours?
like a swimmer.
No, but I don't ever take my shirt off.
So you're getting one. What's the other one?
The other one was nipples. Men
what?
have really little nipples.
Mine are very
They're
small.
little and hard.
Yeah.
Oh, they're always hard. We're always horned up
So
or cold.
And I just think it's kind of yeah, it's they're little. They're wow, this is kind of different on us.
Okay.
But maybe they get that. I think they get the hair thing less.
Oh, because they don't understand how small their nipples are?
But I don't know if that's actually true. Maybe they do understand.
I'd have never heard anything about this hair situation.
I think that's
Maybe
what
I don't
I'm
run in the
leaning
right
towards.
circles, but
Yeah, I think the hair one, I'm going to go with the hair one here. Because that one sounds like that is. I've heard dudes say, he's got little nips.
yeah.
I've heard dudes notice other dudes' little nips. But I've never heard a man ever notice a soft armpit hair.
Right. But it's not like this has caused problems in my life. It's more like a discussion point.
Just something that you've noticed that you think we have an
Yeah,
entire
there's a
gender
disconnect
ever
over it.
noticed.
Right.
I've never noticed my armpit hair.
I've noticed mine.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was coarse.
Oh my God, can I tell you something?
I have a skin tag in there.
Also, men don't get skincare. I have a gentleman was in my shower, and I have a bar of soap that's for.
Hold on, let us close our eyes. Take us there.
What kind of
I have a purple.
Is
I
he
have
soaping
a
his
soap
hog?
that's well, yeah. So it's a soap that's for shaving specifically. So it's a little bit moisturizing and has scrub. It's kind of exfoliant, right? So it's for if you're shaving your armpits or another part of your body or legs or whatever.
Butthole.
Your holes.
Right, yes.
Any nostrils. But he was just using it like soap. And so I was I'm just it's okay. So it was in between it was in your ass, and we were laughing about this. But it's I feel like men are whoa, yeah, and they'll put a soap that's for something really specific in another part, another use.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally true.
My girlfriend has to tell me what I'm not allowed to use in the shower, which is everything that's in there except for the 2 soaps that I bought.
Yeah. All soap is soap.
Yeah.
What's your favorite smell of soap?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I always buy
That's
Irish
fair.
Spring because it's the cheapest.
That's what I do.
No, there's another one. Irish Spring and Dial smell to me like man. Dial,
I'm a
yellow
man.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yellow
That's
dial.
fair.
Yeah, all soap is soap.
Yeah.
I use Dove now because Chelsea buys Dove.
Yeah.
My skin has never been softer.
Yeah, that's true. Give them a touch.
Advertising is right.
That's right. Let's see. Okay, what about this one? Let's get a little bit to where do you want to be at in 10 years?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5 yeyears after your 42nd birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where I may or may not be chronologically
Yes.
cryogenically frozen. 5 years. What'd you say? 5 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, where do you want
I'll
to be at in
be
10?
45.
Yeah, you're 45.
45 years old.
Dressing like a slut.
Oh, Dad's having a conniption.
Pregnant.
Wow.
No, I
Oh.
want to have maybe.
Pregnant.
My dad will
Barefoot,
be
pregnant, dressed like a
80 years
slut.
old.
My
He's like-
slutty 50-year-old daughter.
Okay, 45. I want to be, well, I think I want to be in a beautiful apartment.
Oh.
That maybe I have a partner in there, but mostly it's like my decorating choices.
Nice place.
Beautiful apartment.
I'll just write down alone.
2, 3. No, because I want 3 black cats.
Oh, okay.
So I have that.
Yes, let's go.
Maybe I have a kid
Oh,
who's
okay.
like, their name is Sebastian or Zola.
Say Zoloft?
No.
Zoloft.
Zoloft, the
but-
kid.
Zola, people are gonna be naming their kids after a depression medication.
You got one named Symbicort and one named Zoloft.
Okay.
I want to have made something in my voice that I'm proud of and is lucrative.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
comedically.
Yeah. All right. So the career's cooking. You got a place.
Career's cooking most of all.
Okay.
Second,
You're a career woman at heart.
yeah, I'm a career woman at heart.
That's right.
Just like my mama.
That's just like your mother. You got a kid, a man, maybe,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
he's not decorating shit.
No.
He's there for looks.
He's there for looks.
He's there for looks. He's using the wrong soaps.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
soft
yeah, yeah.
armpit hair. He just lounges around, stroking it for you.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 cats.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 years.
That
I
ain't
think
bad.
I'll have it.
Yeah?
I think so. I think I'm on a fairly
Oh,
good
okay.
track.
The follow-up question, how much do you believe that you'll get that? Give me a
Like,
percentage.
honestly, 100.
100%
Wow,
confidence.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yes, solid answer.
And I know,
Woo-wee, I would have gotten nervous if you gave me 30.
I just kind of feel like I'll have it.
Yeah, that's what you got to tell the universe.
But maybe
I've
I
watched
should-
The Secret twice. Okay.
What
What's-
the hell?
I don't
That
actually
doesn't
know what that's
work.
about.
The Secret? You
Yeah.
secret it. You visualize and you achieve.
It's just visualization.
Well, I'm visualizing.
Manifestation, manifest destiny.
That's right, I'm manifesting. Manifested Brittany being on this podcast.
But you have to-
and look what happened.
You have to visualize and work at it. You can't just like visualize it
I
and
know,
then it
you're
happens.
right. You do have to work at it, which that sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
But I have a long time, 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got 10
I can
years.
find some momentum.
And don't come after me right now on the podcast. Let's save it for our Patreon.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We do a
Patreon.com
Patreon.
slash
Oh,
tough
cool.
questions.
We're gonna do that after you leave, where we talk about you and your answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we talk about you behind your back.
It's pretty good because I'm like barred from the. I don't have.
Yeah.
I've paid.
I mean, you can pay. You can subscribe if you want. This is our money-making scheme. Is we try to get money off of
I
comics.
really support what you're doing here creatively. Maybe I'll find the cliff notes. No,
All right. What about this? What aspect of your life? How are we doing on time?
We're
All
at
right,
57 minutes.
All right, well, I'll speed up a little bit. What aspect of your life would you want AI to take over?
Oh, this is so obvious to me.
Oh, okay.
Like every like my calendar,
Uh-huh.
like totally my calendar.
Okay, the calendar.
Also, like any
Scheduling.
like administrative task, like scheduling. But so I would say most. Okay, can I tell you something that's happening right now?
Oh, all right.
I'm having this like thing because I lost my ID and I don't have a driver's license, but I lost my passport. And it's complicated because in order to get my new passport,
Yeah.
I have a social security card, but my name is misspelled on it, which
That's not good.
2 N's and 1 T, which isn't.
Why are you cursed? What did you do in a
Yeah,
past
I don't
life?
know. I don't know.
That's
But
not
I
one
think
of
it's
the
a valid
questions.
question. Okay, so like I have to go to the like social security office and be like, wait, can I have a new one? Also, I don't have a photo ID, right? And I'm like really overwhelmed by this, and I like shut down when I think about the logistics that it requires. So I just want AI to like get me a new ID.
You want AI to
go to the DMV. Yeah.
All right, we'll put DMV in
Yeah, that's what I
parentheses.
want.
All right, let's see here. What do you find to be the most overwhelming chore?
Sounds like going to the DMV.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Overwhelming chore. This is a good question. I would say,
Okay.
Mine is always folding the laundry.
yeah, folding laundry.
I fucking
Actually,
hate folding laundry.
I think I'm
dog.
on you because like I would say I don't like washing dishes, but I like do like cooking. So there's a part of it that's like if I get this task out of the way, then I get to like enjoy the other parts of this experience. But folding laundry like really hurts sometimes.
Really?
It's just really boring.
It's so boring.
And
I love laundry.
Really?
I find it very zen.
That's what my mom says too. My mom says it's like her meditation is
It
doing
is.
the
That's how
laundry.
I use it.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on Dan.
All right.
I watch Deadliest Catch and do the laundry.
All right,
Oh.
few more here.
And it sucks. It makes Deadliest Catch worse. And that's the best show on television.
Right, everything. That's the thing. I'll listen to like a podcast and do that kind of thing, but it makes the podcast worse.
Yeah. It
'Cause you're
sucks
like,
because it sucks.
"Ugh."
Gotta do it in silence. Find your zen.
Shut up, Jeff.
That's how I do it.
You're
All
a
right.
crazy person.
All right, Brittany, does humanity deserve the earth?
Also, I'm just imagining you. Wait a minute, like folding your clothes with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Like the whole time. Okay, does humanity deserve the earth?
Yay or nay?
Yeah, but I think we have to. I think we have to be like, whipped a bit
Oh, okay.
because like humans
yes,
have done a
but
lot.
Sorry, Daddy.
Yeah. Like, oh, me. You have to like, you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be mommy, Mother Earth, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
True.
Yes.
So,
All
like, I think
humanity.
we deserve it
Yeah.
because the reason we deserve it is because it's like humans are like a product of like specific factors, like the planet developed this distance from the sun and all that, right?
Yeah.
Humans evolved.
Yeah, we were here for a reason.
Yeah.
Bam.
We're like linked intrinsically to the earth, and everything that makes the earth also makes us.
But we're getting greedy.
We're getting greedy. We've
we need
been
a
greedy.
spanking.
We need a
Okay.
big spanking, and I think it's just gonna happen. Like
It'd probably make Uncle Roger go, Gaia.
what? He
Guy-
said Gaia. He like talking like Mother
Well, he
Earth?
says hi-ya when he doesn't like something, so I did a play on
Oh,
Yeah.
hi-ya
yeah.
and said
We-
Gaia.
Exactly.
We were watching Uncle Roger videos earlier before you got here.
Oh,
I don't know if you're a big
really?
Uncle Roger
Were you
head.
trying to self-soothe because I was late?
No.
No, he just started. Something came up on his thing.
No,
and then he
not
went to
Mr. Oh, I know who you're talking
No,
about.
Uncle Roger.
The Asian guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nigel.
I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Rogers.
No. We were doing a Nigel thing.
Yeah, we started comedy with Nigel.
That guy
Yeah.
is funny. My mom showed him to me.
You're about like that guy, and then when we started comedy with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
We know Nigel from way back in the day in Chicago.
Yeah, no, you can say whatever you want about
Oh.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Is he Singaporean?
He's Malaysian.
I grew up in a few years. I spent in Singapore as a kid.
Oh,
So
okay.
I feel warmth.
Oh,
And
interesting.
Malaysia.
But that's my fun joke.
I liked it.
was
Two
really
more.
fun.
Thanks, Brittany.
All right, Brittany. Let's see. What do you want more? What would you want more? A stiff drink or a long nap?
Oh,
Wow.
Tell us.
stiff drink,
Oh,
absolutely.
stiff
Yeah,
drink?
yeah.
Wow.
I think I have a hard time. Like I feel refreshed after a long nap, but I'm like not that excited about sleep, and I think I've never been that excited about sleep.
Yeah?
I'm like kind of a bad sleeper. My dreams are really vivid, and I like kind of hate it. Like you know what I mean?
Ooh,
it's always
vivid
like I have
dreams.
really vivid dreams.
Yeah?
And it like I feel like I'm like in another like complete alternate universe, and then I wake up and I'm
Brittany's
like,
sleeping like this.
Just like Micah.
oh my.
I've told that story on this podcast when Micah the other day, she woke up and she was just screaming, help, 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 help. And I woke up and I thought someone was in our house and I go, Micah, what? And she goes, and then just went back to sleep. And I had a panic attack and was awake for 4 hours. It was terrifying.
So Micah probably needs a stiff drink too.
She's sober now. I see, Jeff.
Oh, right.
This would surprise you. I'd take the nap over the drink.
I'm also a nap.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
As much as I like to drink, I'm taking that nap, baby.
Nap for Timbo. All right. And then final
I respect
question.
that.
Final one, Brittany. This is it. Podcast about stand-up comedy.
Pressure.
Who were the stand-ups that got you into comedy?
Who are your guys?
Yeah. Who was it?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Here's
Jack
your sign.
Foxworthy. Okay, so when I started stand up in DC, I was like really excited by watching Aparna Nancherla, who would come through because she started there right for
Oh, yeah.
I watched like Kate Berlant at some like local show. She'd come through DC, and I was like, oh wow, you can do that, you know.
Okay.
Those are people I was like intrigued by. I think like people who I like.
2 first names.
Yeah.
On here.
I liked when I was younger. I was like into Dimitri Martin.
Okay.
Right? But I like didn't. It's not like I like it. That was like before I really thought about stand-up. So I would say other than those people, like Mitch Hedberg
All right. Dimitri.
and like Richard
George
Pryor.
Oh yeah, people like Richard.
And then
Pryor.
years before I started stand up, like a guy that I was like hooking up with at my internship showed me
Oh.
George Carlin, who my parents had
Oh.
not really shown me. Like I didn't really grow
yeah.
up like watching stand up. So then, so those were people that. But I would say that like most tangibly, because I was like already doing open mics. Like I was really intrigued by Aparna Nancherla.
All right. That's a good. I wrote down Parla, Kate, Dimitri, Mitch, and then I just
And
kind of
then-
scribbled off. And
Yeah.
I mean, you
lost
hear guy I was dating at an internship, you're gonna think Dane Cook, but he went the other way and went with George Carlin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for him.
Classic.
All right, Brittany, let's see here. Let's see, laundry. That's your chore you hate. I like it. That's going to cost you. Let's see here. Stiff drinks. Let's see, 3 states. Those were wrong, but they're good, so that's okay. All right, 3 cats, chemicals, 20. You want to live? You want to see yourself at 42?
Yeah.
And I really hope you see it. I
I hope
really,
you see it too.
Yeah, any year you could have had. You pick one that's coming up soon.
That's right.
Hard time in 8th grade, but you came out of your shell, and we're proud of you for
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brittany,
Thank you,
know,
brothers.
and then you were late, so I'm gonna cost you there. We'll give you a solid 6 points out of 10.
Okay.
You're over a
Wow.
5, so you can do your plugs.
That's a C plus.
Yeah, you got a C plus here.
Yeah, not
Yep.
bad.
That gets me through.
C plus, you get to do your plugs.
Oh, I guess you do my plug.
Oh yeah, you won your plugs. Tell Mr. Salty where to find you. Now that sounds something an uncle would say.
Okay. So I'm doing my hour at Union Hall on July 29th. I'm also doing it at Caveat on August 22nd.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, celebrate my birthday at Brittany's show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a cake for you, and you're not invited to my show.
You guys do want to go
I'll
see.
sing happy birthday to Jeff.
Oh, fantastic.
August 22nd. What's your sign?
Leo.
Here's your
I
sign.
knew it. Okay. Yeah, that's happening on August 22nd at Caveat. It's called Kingdom Final Mass, and I post on my Instagram. And then also, I'm going to be hosting a show called Empire Strips Back at the Orpheum Theater, which is Star Wars Burlesque on June 30th.
All right, everybody go check out Brittany. She's very funny.
Yeah. Wait, what's your handle?
Yeah.
Oh, James_Earl Bones. James Earl Bones. Find me there, please.
There you go.
I need the butts and seats.
All right, Timbo.
And of course, you can find me at hot_comic69 on Instagram. And you can listen to the Great Hang podcast where Mike Fox calls me fat every week for an hour. And I am starting a new show at once a month, the first Sunday of the month at The Gutter where I work. But it is going to be an advice show where I pull the most fucked up Reddit advice from the month. And I have comedians give their advice on that, and then we're going to give people in the audience advice as well. And these are some of the dumbest, stupidest comedians I can find, so the advice will be good. So check that out at The Gutter, first Sunday of the month. It's called the World's Greatest Advice Show.
All right, and I'm always at New York Jeffrey. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, and check out the Patreon at patreon.com/toughquestions.